Hello, welcome back. Today I started off with some meditation, and if you'd like to check out the kind of meditation I did, I uploaded a video so you can see that. I'd like to talk, I mainly did stretching and recovery, and a crucial part of recovery is breathing, and I've talked a lot about how complete breaths are very important. I've learned a lot about breathing from Wim Hof and an audiobook called The Yogic Science of Breathing, which is a free, ad-free audiobook you can find on YouTube from Master Key Society. I will try to condense it. A complete breath really should fill up the lower part of your torso, your chest, and your head. And I think a good way that you can understand that is if you say the A sound, the U sound, and the M sound. So, Om. And saying that, or even just thinking that with each one of your breaths, because I think I heard somewhere that whenever you think something that your voice actually says it very quietly. Anyway, so when you breathe in on the inhale, go Om. Don't actually say it, but just think it. Think that you're saying it, and that might help. And on the exhale, go Ha. Do an H, A, and an M sound. So Ha on the exhale. The A activates the lower diaphragmatic section of your belly, and the U sound will activate the chest, and the M and H sound will activate the head and neck, which I think is a good start if you've never really spent a lot of time doing a lot of breath work. Here in the video, you can see that I'm doing a lot of twisting with the stretching. And when you activate your body through the transverse plane, which is the twisting plane, the rotational plane, it really is beneficial in so many ways, but more than I could get into the video. But it activates a lot of the musculature in your body. It's pretty hard to... Any rotational movement is pretty much a full body movement. So back to the breathing. Those two words, the Om, the A-U-M, Om, and the H-A-M, Ha-Om, for the exhale and the Om on the inhale, is just one of many correct and complete breaths you can do. You should seek better air. Go the extra mile to take care of yourself. So here I am doing some shoulder windmills. There's two different ways you can do them, and I do actually three, maybe even four, but I think I do all. I do them here. So you can do it frontal and laterally, and single arm for both variations. And this is really good to get blood into the shoulder joint and work the mobility that you have. The shoulder joint, the most mobile joint in the entire body, and the shoulder muscle is the biggest muscle in your upper body. And getting outside is you get better air, vitamin D. It's pretty much no comparison. Outside training is better. There's an element of chaos. When you work out in a gym on a flat floor, a very sterile environment, when you go out in the grass, the floor's a little squishy, uneven. You have to work that much harder. You have to be that much more dynamic and adapt. You have to adapt that much more to the outside. And when you do breathing work, getting outside is one of the more important things. Getting higher quality air. Here I do a double leg, a pike press. It is kind of the master variation you'll be doing if you're doing a press to handstand. I do some balance because with hand balancing, for me, if I take some time off, I lose a lot of progress, and so I think I just do a little bit every day. Just try to get inverted, move in the ways that you want to be. You become what you think about. So breathing is so important when it comes to exercise, because when you do a complete breath, it will align your spine. And here actually is something I really hope you take note of, is how I condition the fingers, the hands, and the wrist here. This is just some fingertips. If you're not strong enough to do this yet, do it kneeling. And if you're not strong enough to do this kneeling, do it against a wall, and to build up some finger strength. So here I'm showing you how to work each of the fingers. You work each of the fingers. And I started with the pointer finger. You should start with the pinky, because that finger will get tired if you do it the other way. If you start with the pointer finger, it'll just be too tired and you won't be able to work it efficiently. So work kind of smallest to biggest fingers. And this is a great way to get some strong hands, grip, and wrist. So try out this. My stretching, I'm not doing any of my normal stretching. I'm doing kind of a different version than I normally would be doing, because I'm still recovering. I was just kind of hammering it pretty hard in my hips, and everything is just kind of tired. Off camera, I did a lot of walking and like some parkour, some hanging from trees, and walking. And getting the knuckle kind of is a good, the fist position is good for the wrist. A good one. Even this sitting posture is good for stretching some of the lower body. If you made it this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. You can leave a comment about your fitness journey or learning journey. These shoulder stretches are coming along. You can try them out. Eating is very important. I spent a good amount of focus on eating, breathing, meditating on focus. Check out my meditation video if you're not into meditation. This is I think I have a good one. That's a good start, and it's pretty good to progress with visualization. Another important thing I'd like to mention is clothing. If your clothing restricts your movement, how can you really expect to be a good mover? So maybe think about your clothing. Does your clothing help you? I think everything should be aligned. You should be fully aligned through every sort of expression. Clothing is an expression if you have the luxury of being able to afford that. And here I'm conditioning the ankles by doing some sickling of the ankles. I call them the ankle breaker position, because this is probably how you sprain your ankle if you're going to sprain your ankle. So working the ankle breaker and the Sasquatch position is what I call these foot postures, are a good way to start. So thanks for watching.